Okay, so as I'm sitting here thinking, right, about what's going on in the world, what's going on within myself, and I was thinking about how the scripture says, my yoke is easy and my burden is light, right? Okay, knowing what I know is really funny to me because it is. His yoke is easy and his burden is light because this is nothing more than a play. I know, I know. You don't know. When you don't know, you don't know. But when you do know, it is a play. It is so funny because what you consider to be God's burden, going through trials and tribulation in this world in the name of truth, you know not what you know because that's not what it's about at all. That's not the burden of God. The burden of God is light. This is a play. I am telling you, it is a play. I am in the act of experiencing. If you're not in the act of experiencing, you are in the innocent state. You don't know. So whatever you do or say, you're not accountable for it because you're not doing it. It is God that is animating you. And so as I am going through this experience, which simply means I am going and I am in the way of Jesus. I am in the pattern, the unfolding of my God self. Okay? All right. And that pattern, let me just go ahead and tell you what the pattern is. The resurrection in the body. The death was when I penetrated the skull of this body that I dwell in before birth and lay down at the base of her spine and call her Geraldine Martin, which means I Redeemer One. Okay, and I dreamed her, and now I have awakened as her. I am in the awakening state. When I completely awaken, I will be in the imagination state, which is I am. I am is presence. It is presence. It is being. Before anything else, you must know that you are, that you exist. Okay. So that's the first thing, the resurrection within you. It is a spiritual event. It feels like it's physical, but it's spiritual. It happens within the body. The resurrection splits you in two. It tears the veil. The temple was torn in two. It felt like I was zipped up, just like you zip up your jacket. Okay, a series of events happened after that, speaking in tongues. But before that, of course, before that, there was some events that also took place. But I'm just giving you just a taste of it. So that's the resurrection. And then you have the rebirth. When you wake up in your own skull and you know where you are. You know you are in the tomb of Golgotha. Your own skull. When you wake up there, you say, how did I get here? But you know exactly how you got there. You put yourself there. So you look up and you see a small hole that you came into. And you see light. And the first thing I thought was, there's light out there. But then I realized, no, I am the light, the way, and the truth. Okay, so I get up and I see myself laying on the floor where I had laid the night before as a snakeskin, pale as anything. So the scripture says, why is every face so pale? That's why. Okay, so I go and I see the three witnesses with the baby. They're saying, whose baby is this? That's Jared's baby. This is all a vision. It's all spirit. But it's part of the marks. It's part of the signs of a rebirth. Next thing came the kissing of the dove. Now, there's other things in between I'm just leaving out because there's a lot. You can read the book because you will. Those are the things that happen within you. It's a spiritual act. It's not something that happened years ago. It is constantly happening. But every once in a while, a messenger comes along to set the captives free. And that's what I am here to do, to set the captives free. Okay. So, you got the death, you got the resurrection, you got the rebirth. What's left? The ascension is coming. I have a minute. I have a minute to go. I'm just getting started. All right.